to my channel, Sandy Toe Tarot. I'm going to do something different today. I'm doing the weekly readings for September 13th through the 19th. But today I'm going to pull cards for each one of the 3 air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I'm going to do this really quickly. So I'm going to try to get through them kind of fast. Each reading will just be a few minutes, like 3 to 4 minutes, I hope. So I will pull one oracle card that will kind of set the tone for the reading, and then I'll pull 3 tarot cards to provide some detail. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's just a new approach. I'm always thinking of new ways to do things. I've wanted to figure out a way to do a weekly reading for each sign. It takes a lot of time. This is what I came up with. So all right. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. And when you subscribe, hit that bell and then you'll be notified when I upload a new video. If you know anybody else that would be interested in my videos, please do share it with them. And if you would like a personal reading, you can go to sandytoetarot.com and find out how to reach me there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the timestamps in the description box below for each reading, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, my Geminis, welcome back. So this is going to be your reading for September 13th through 19th. You guys are the first ones I have done for this new format. I'm going to pull one oracle card, and for you guys, I'm pulling from the Sedona deck and oracle cards by Kathleen Gabriel. I think these cards are fun, and I think Geminis are fun, so that's why I chose to do the Sedona deck for you guys this week. Next week I'll try to remember to mix that up, but let's see. I'm going to get one oracle card to see what the general energies are for the week. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards to provide more detail. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for the Geminis for the week of September 13th through the 19th. What's the energy? Fell out. Let's use it. Your card is a blank. The unexpected or the unknown. Okay, here we go. I like that. Let's see what number that is. 13. That's the number for the devil card in the tarot. But this is a different deck, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so the blank card. This card is to allow for the unknown and unseen energies that may not be obvious in our everyday lives, yet still have an effect on us. Be aware that the Creator, with infinite kindness, never gives us the whole picture at one time. This card tells you to expect the unknown, the unseen, or unexpected. That's pretty freaking exciting, actually. I like that card. All right. So expect the unexpected, the unknown. That's almost a little bit like the moon card. Like there's stuff going on beneath the surface. We don't know what it is. And sometimes that's on purpose, right? We don't get to see the whole picture. Wow, who's surprised by that? Nobody. 9 of Pentacles. And can we get one more card for the Geminis? Well, we got 2. We'll go with them. And put that way because that's the major arcana card, which is kind of the most important, and it also fits right in with that unexpected. So let's talk about the Tower card first. The Tower in the tarot is an unexpected event. It is sudden change you did not see coming. It usually depends on the cards around it that tells whether this sudden change is good or bad. And that's all perspective, right? Because generally, if you have a sudden change like this where the universe just wipes everything away, wipes the slate clean, that's because it was intended and it was needed. So it can seem like it's bad in the beginning, but once you get past it, once you go through a period of mourning and accept the loss, what you usually find out is that it was definitely for the best. And I'm reminded of, I just listened to Abraham Hicks the other day, Law of Attraction gurus, but the message on that particular video was, things are working out for me always. Things are always working out for me. So you have to just keep that in mind when you go through a period like this where something changes very dramatically and very suddenly. So with the Five of Cups here, it does indicate that this is probably a loss. It's an unexpected loss this week. I don't want to trivialize this because sometimes this can be very hard and very painful. The Five of Cups is the card of mourning. So there is something that is lost here. It is not always bad. Sometimes you can be mourning the loss of being single if you're getting married. You can be mourning the loss of hiding behind your fat if you lose weight. Don't laugh. That's true. That's true. Everything can be a loss, right? Again, it depends on how you look at it. Even some really, really good things come with some loss. You're losing something. But the message of this card is, if you turn around and look behind you, there's something to work from. There's some love that is left there, and particularly if you're going through a relationship loss, which that happens sometimes too. I will say this: if this is a relationship, it doesn't look like a too major of a relationship, like maybe with somebody you're dating, and when this kind of loss happens, it's almost more like an ego loss than an emotional loss. You know, it's like it dents your ego. Okay, the message of the card is that there is something left to work from. There's, if you just turn around and look at this cup, there's something that you can pick up and run with it and move forward in a new direction. And here's kind of why I'm feeling like this, to me, doesn't feel like a very bad card. You have a couple of things here. First of all, you have the Page of Wands, which is the Minor Arcana card for Sagittarius. But it is also a card of taking up that one rod and moving forward in a new direction. In this case, with a new adventure. There's a new adventure that's coming in, and the Page of Wands pages are also messengers. So it could mean that you're getting news this week about a new adventure that you want to take up, that's coming in for you, a new creative idea that you want to run with, a new adventure that you want to go on, a new, sometimes wands are travel, you know, because they're movement. So someplace that you want to go. It's a new endeavor, and it's very positive. It's forward movement. It's vitality and good news. And so the final card that we have here is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is a very happy wish fulfillment card. It's a card of abundance. Pentacles are money, but this, you have to remember, abundance is not just financial. It is complete abundance in all areas of your life: health, wealth, love, finances, fulfilling work or hobbies or whatever it is that you do, that vocation or avocation, however it is that you spend your time. It's just being in a state of abundance and having a wish, something that you have wished for comes true. And it comes true this week. And I think you're getting a message about it. And that's why I don't think this is so negative. I think it's unexpected. I think that you've maybe given up on it, this desire that you had, but unexpectedly it changes on a dime. You get a message this week, and something that you have wished for comes to fruition, or at least the beginning stages of it. You find out something that will help you move in that direction that you wanted to move in. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for the Geminis, and I will move on to the Libra. Until next week, I'm sending you guys lots of light and love. Namaste. Hello, Libras. So this is going to be your reading for September 13th through 19th. I am pulling a card for you, an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle by Kyle Gray. So I think of the Libras as, you know, the wise ones. These are the deeper signs of the air signs. So I'm going to pull the Angels and Ancestors because there's a lot of wisdom in this deck. This will be the oracle card for just the general energies for this week, and then I will pull tarot for detail. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for the Libras this week. We are still in Virgo season this week. This is kind of the last full week. It is the last full week of it. I think we move into Libra season actually next week, so that's kind of cool for y'all. You guys will start feeling good in your element, you know. That one popped out. We're going to go with it. So let's see what this card is. This is the energies for the week. Ooh. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. That's a very interesting card. I've never seen that before. Star Ancestor. All right. So I'm going to take a look at that in the book so we get the right message here. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was thinking, okay, we've come up with a new card here. It's not in the book. All right. So the message is, heed the messages coming directly from your soul. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy that guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn toward a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Wow. That's pretty cool. Y'all are being guided this week. Excellent. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little more detail about this week coming up. Two of Pentacles. Just a couple more cards. The Three of Cups. That's interesting. And one more card, please, for the Libras. The Hermit. This is, okay, so the major arcana card that you got is the Hermit card, and that is the card, it's kind of a little similar to this, being a guiding light for someone else, for other people. It's a card of going within. It is a card of kind of almost going it solo for a little while, kind of taking a leave from, taking a break from the rest of the world, going into hermit mode a little bit, being alone, to think, to contemplate, to go within, to find the answers. And then the light that he's holding indicates that once you go within and you find the answers for yourself, then you can shine a light for other people. You become a beacon, which is very similar to this Star Ancestor card. So here's another thing. The Hermit is the Virgo card, and we are in Virgo season. So I'm wondering if that is just like something that's going on right now, and then when we move into Libra season, that's when you go out and integrate, I guess, the information that you found when you've done the soul searching, and integrate that information and take it out into the world and become a light for other people. So the Two of Pentacles is a balancing card. Libra is also the card of the scales, right? So it's balancing. I'm wondering if this is, a lot of times this is balancing material things, balancing money, juggling money. Like it can sometimes be robbing Paul to pay Peter. It's just like you're juggling your finances a little bit. But with the depth of these cards, I'm thinking this just might be another symbol of the Libra and what you guys are all about, which is balancing everything. So as you're going within and you're looking for the wisdom that you need to help the world, or at least your little corner of the world, it might have something to do with that special gift that you guys have of being able to balance things. So the Three of Cups coming up this week, some celebration. Are you going to a party? Is there some celebration going on? That's what makes me think that you're kind of, you know, we are kind of moving out of Virgo season because you're doing this. It makes me think that you're coming out of this phase. Because the Three of Cups is a reason to celebrate. Sometimes it's good news, like somebody's getting married, someone's pregnant, that kind of celebration. It's like a real occasion, graduation, something like that. Sometimes it's just taking a moment to celebrate with your friends, like going out for cocktails, getting together with people that you really care about, that are a lot of fun for you, that can help you relax, can help you remember that you really do need to celebrate everyday occurrences in your life. It's not just the big things, right? Celebrate the little things too. I'm going to get one clarifier. I haven't pulled these out yet. I'm going to get one clarifier on that Hermit card just so I can see if it's timing or if it's a continuation of this star message. Star Ancestor. Okay, can I get a clarifier for that Hermit card, please? One for the Hermit. Clarifier for the Hermit. Okay, yeah, I think you're coming out. You're coming out of the Hermit phase. This is a timing card, I think. It is a continuation of this message, but it is also timing. You are coming out of this phase where you've had to go within and find the answers for yourself, and you're coming out, and guess what? You're going to shine a light for the rest of the world. You're going to be a beacon for those around you because you've done your work well. You've done your soul searching well. The Two of Wands is a card of looking out on the world and going forward and seeing which direction you want to go in and going forward to here. So it's a decision. You're kind of looking at what to do next, but you are coming out of this. You're getting ready to move out into the world and share what you have learned. And I think this is just a bonus this week. You will have some reason to celebrate, or you will get together with friends and family. And it'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be really good for you because you need to come out of it. It's time to come out. Get out there in the world. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for the Libras. It looks like you have a really good week coming up. So I'm sending you lots of light and love. Until next time, namaste. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back. So these are going to be your messages for September 13th through the 19th. I'm using the Sacred Traveler cards as your oracle. So the oracle card is just going to be the general energy for this week. What's coming up September 13th through the 19th. I will pull some tarot cards. I'm going to try to get 3 tarot cards. Got one turned over here. Probably got more than one turned over, but definitely have one turned over. And this part's going to be cut out for sure. There it is. It's the card for Aquarius. It's not going to be cut out. That is hilarious. Okay, so that's my Aquarius card. So we'll just leave that, you know, in there. Okay, so I'm going to pull one Sacred Traveler Oracle card for the general message, what's coming up this week, and then I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards for detail. And I'm using the Herbal Tarot again because we're still in Virgo season. All right, so let's see what's coming up for Aquarius for the week of September 13th through 19th. What's coming up for us this week? Let's just see. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Wowza, y'all. That's cool. Let's just read that. Let's see what that says. Okay, so the Sacred Traveler wants you to know the greatest power is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force, it just is. If you've lost or given away your authority to someone or something else, it's time to reclaim it. If you're afraid of standing in your truth because you're afraid of being judged, shunned, or rejected, it's time to let go of your hesitation. If you've been carrying responsibilities for others, you're stronger for it. However, it's time to decide to either let them go or continue forward with them, but on your own terms. You have a remarkable inner spiritual strength that is born of sacred love, wisdom, and grace. Wow, that is nice. We're stepping into our power this week, y'all. Okay, let's get some detail here. See what we got. Stepping into power. So what's coming up for Aquarius this week? September 13th through 19th. What's coming up for the Aquarius? I just need 3 cards, please. Make it plain, make it plain, make it plain. Thank you. Thank you for these 3 cards that help us understand this a little bit more. Just don't want to come out. Okay. One more, please. There you go. Okay. We got the Judgment card. We got the 8 of Cups. And we got the Page of Pentacles. So the Judgment card is actually a little bit like stepping into your power, but it's a little more like waking up to life. It's the card of you are being called to wake up. Maybe you've been in a little bit of a period of dormancy. Sometimes self-imposed, like you've been a little blah. I don't want to say depression. Depression is too strong of a word for this kind of situation. It's just like you've been a little stuck. Maybe an 8 of Swords situation where you feel blocked. It's self-imposed most of the time. This is the Judgment card that is saying it's time for you to wake up to life. You're kind of missing it a little bit. We recognize that, yes, you've been going through a period of something that is just maybe weighed you down a little bit. You kind of couldn't see your way clear. Now as you're being called to wake up to life, if you notice, there is a gravestone here. So that's why I say this is the period that you're coming out of now, that you're stepping into your power. You're coming out of this kind of just a dormant, almost a little bit of a death, not a total, total, really serious period of mourning, but just a little stagnant. So also this is the divine that is calling you out of this stagnation, and the divine is saying it's time. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to wake up to life. And it is a beautiful feeling whenever this happens. Whenever you, after a period of just being a little bit stuck, things start moving forward again. So I think that's what is happening this week. I think you start moving forward again. That kind of comes along with the Jupiter turning direct in Capricorn. That happened the 12th because it's been in reverse, and there's been a lot of stuff going on with retrogrades this year, but they're starting to move forward again, and I think you guys are moving right along with it. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is that card of going after what you love. Like, you have 8 cups, you are totally, I mean, 8 cups is a lot. It's good, but 8s are always calling for movement, and this is calling for movement to go to find that 9th cup, to find what it is that you love to do. Because you feel like if you do not pursue that, whatever that may be, and it can be so many things it's going to be different things for different people. It can be, I am in this relationship, it is okay. It is certainly not everything that I would want to have in a relationship. So I'm going to let this relationship go, and I'm going to move on to I'm going out to find the one that is for me, because this does not seem to be for me. It can be everything is fine. You've got your job, you got your family, everything is going great. You have a good relationship, but there's some hobby that you left behind long ago. Maybe you wanted to be an artist, or maybe you wanted to pursue music. There's something that if you do not take the time out to explore that, at the end of your life, you're going to regret not doing that. So it's kind of like, okay, I have to go do this. And your family, I promise you, will understand, and they will support you. If they love you, they will support you while you go do this, because it is something that your soul has to do. Soul messages here: waking up to life, coming into your power, waking up to life, going out and finding that 9th cup, what it is that you really love. The last card here is a Page of Pentacles. Pages are offering you something. It's like taking up, this might have something to do with work or finances. It's like taking up that Ace of Pentacles and running with it. That may be, when you talk about pursuing what you love, it may be a new job that really speaks to your soul, or some way to make a living that really speaks to your soul. So pages are also messages, so you might be getting a message this week about something that you can do that will bring you money, that will help you make money in the end. This is also the card of Capricorn. I don't know if I mentioned that. So again, I think that goes back to the Jupiter moving direct in Capricorn. Capricorn is very much a money-making sign. It is a sign of material things, but it's also a sign of hard work. So that's what makes me think this message is about some work that is coming in this week, but it's moving you closer to something that you love, something that you've always wanted to do. Maybe an old dream that you gave up on. It's time. It's time to step in your power and pursue that which you love. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I think that message is very succinct for our Aquariuses. And until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Namaste.